Hello gamers, geeks and gays, my name is Sturks and welcome to my humble little abode. Tonight we've got a bit of a cozy one, we've got a nice relaxing one. We're going to be playing some Wandering Village, and if you haven't seen the Wandering Village, it's got to be in my top 5 city builders of all time. Colony Sim, City Builder, I'm putting them kind of under the same bracket for this one, because I don't really know what it would class as. Maybe you can decide for me. What we're also going to do, all of you lovely people who are here supporting the channel and being here and talking and just watching, I'm going to name some characters after you in the game. If this was on Twitch, there is a Twitch integration that does it automatically, but we're not on Twitch, we're on YouTube. So what we'll do is, as we get into the game, just let me know that you're here, and I'm going to name some characters after you. Hopefully none of them are going to die, because that would be pretty bad. I think, if that happened. But yeah, I'll show you what the game's about shortly as we get into it. For the first 5 to 10 minutes of my streams, I like to sit and just chat with the people who are here. So if you're here exclusively for gameplay, just skip forward 5-10 minutes. I will maybe come back and edit at a later point and get rid of this first bit, but I like to include it just so you can see what you're missing out on when you're not here. For those who are here, yes, I know you are thrilled. And I know if I hurt Onbu, I'm going to be disowned by everyone, including myself. But how's everyone doing? Let me know. Shout up if you are here and let me know what you've been up to that's interesting or thrilling, or what you're going to be up to in the next few days anyway. Because I appreciate not everyone necessarily does weekends. To be fair, I work weekends, so my weekends tend to be relatively lackluster. Driving back home from Budapest. Driving back home from Budapest. Wow. Is it a particularly long drive? That sounds like that. I don't know why. That's giving the vibe that that's quite a long drive, P.O. I can't say I've ever been to Budapest either. In fact, I know I've never been to Budapest. Maybe it's somewhere I'd like to go at some point. I don't actually know. I wouldn't not go there. I just don't think it's necessarily like on my list of places to go. Still playing Blueprints, about 45 hours in. I didn't know it was such a long game. I haven't really seen much of Blueprints, to be fair, so I don't really know much about it. James has been walking the dogs, feeding the dogs, playing with the dogs, napping the dogs, watching the dogs. Lots of dogs. 8 hours, thank God I'm not old enough to drive yet. Driving is a pain. Yeah, I can drive, and I like to think I'm a good driver, but I used to drive a lot. And now I drive to work, which is like 5 minutes down the road for me. The rest of the time I don't tend to drive particularly far, maybe half an hour tops. Meg loves driving. Meg's very good at driving. On the end of last week, we went out because it was Meg's birthday. So for anyone who is here and you want to wish Meg a happy birthday, let Meg know happy birthday. But we went out for food. And I said I was going to drive because I was determined to not make Meg drive on her birthday. So I drove. And even though it was only like a few hours driving tops in total, it just completely did me in. It was so weird trying to drive for that long. It just really took my attention span and just put it through the ringer. It's amazing how much of a difference not driving for a while can make. And it's amazing how much of a difference driving a lot can make to just being able to cope with that kind of thing. Like my brother as well drives relatively often, but when he does like his long journeys, it absolutely does him in as well. Might be going to Luxembourg soon. That's a 4-hour drive, which I'm pretty sure is the max for me. I have been to Luxembourg. And it's a very pretty place. I've maybe only been there for like a day. Because when I was at secondary school, I was in our kind of school orchestra. And every 2 years we'd go to Europe and like tour with the band, I suppose. And we went to Luxembourg one day and it was absolutely stunning. Just a beautiful valley with a city in and amongst it, like spread on both sides of this valley. And it was like something out of Dark Souls, but anyone who's played Dark Souls will know the locations are incredibly pretty. I'm really selling Luxembourg, aren't I? Go to Luxembourg. It looks just like Dark Souls. Best thing about Luxembourg is the free public transport. We do stand public transport. Also, what I'm gonna do, just to get the vibe going for the day, is I'm gonna put some game music in the background for us, because I want you guys to feel the vibe that we're going for today. I'm gonna bring it down just a little bit. But there we go. So, I have missed this soundtrack, by the way. If you can't tell by now, I love games with good soundtracks. It's kind of one of my things. The game we're going to be playing tonight, I have played before. I played it a while ago when I just started out on Twitch, and it is an amazing game made by an amazing small studio of fantastic people over in Switzerland, and they were kind enough to support my TikTok account, I believe it was, when I was first started out on TikTok. They kind of liked quite a lot of the stuff I'd made for their game, and I responded a lot to their stuff. They're an amazing group of people, and they've got a really inclusive little Discord server as well, which is a fantastic, happy little place. Anyway, what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be showcasing the game. I'm going to be showcasing why I like the game, and the art style and everything that's fantastic about it. There's a lot of stuff that is new since the last time I played, so I'm going to be learning as we go along. But I'm going to hopefully show you guys another fantastic little game that maybe you won't have seen before, and hopefully get you guys onto that. As a bit of a PSA, I don't know how many people it applies to who are here, but if you're watching this, I have tried to get hold of you in your members tab. If you are one of my YouTube members, consider this your final warning to cancel the membership, because everything's moving over to Ko-fi soon. I'll be cancelling it off. I don't want you wasting your money. If you have an active membership, cancel it before it renews. Thank you. Other than that, let's have a nice big stretch. Everyone have a stretch. Everyone have a nice big stretch. Oh, I think I just nearly did my back in then. Everyone have a nice big stretch, and we are going to dive in to the game. Welcome to Jurassic Park. Welcome to the Wandering Village. I absolutely adore this game. I have got my face down in this corner purely because it's pretty much the only place I can find where I'm not going to be in the way of the game. And I might still be in the way of the game, but we'll figure that out as we go on, because as we all know, I'm a professional streamer and I know everything what I'm doing, and I plan everything massively in advance. I don't just wing it. We are going to do a new game. The aim of this game is that we are living on the back of a colossal lizard. This beautiful, amazing creature that we affectionately call Onbu. And it is our job to keep them alive and to thrive. There are two different ways of doing that, which I will explain when we get into the game. But for now, that's kind of what you need to know. We're going to go for a new game. There's a few different game modes. There's a tutorial, which will show us all the bits and pieces that we need for the game. Then there's a challenge mode, mix and match hostility modifiers, put your survival skills to the test. We have to survive 1,000 kilometers to beat the challenge. And then there's sandbox mode. Why do into a playthrough on relaxed difficulty? Why do I feel like there's not the norm? Do I have to do the tutorial now? Why do I feel like challenge mode is... Which is the normal game mode? It's changed. Already, I am perplexed and amazed. You know what? We'll do the tutorial just so I can introduce you guys to things in a sensible way instead of me just kind of trying to force my way through. So we'll do the tutorial. It's going to show us the ropes we've had to take care of our settlement. After initially guided experiences, mode transitions seamlessly into playthrough and relaxed difficulty. Challenge mode and choose no challenge. Yeah, I mean, we could do that. Ooh. Maybe we could do this. Normal. Ooh. Do we just do that? Oh, good heavens. It did say, yeah, no, you know what? We'll do tutorial. So, one thing that has changed since we last played is we can now choose our Onbu. We've got the standard Onbu. Your Onbu looks just like the old legends said they would, capable of carrying a village on its back. Its massive earthen body embodies the spirit of the earth and suggests warmth and safety. Or, we've got the Indigun. Your Onbu reminds you of Indigun, a mythical creature whose legends were told in folk tales of the north. Made of sodalite, traces of phosphorus on its body glow a soft green that embodies wisdom and tranquility. We are, of course, going to play with standard Onbu, because Onbu's our baby, and nothing bad is ever going to happen to Onbu. Promise. We'll continue. Village elder shows you the ropes, so how to take care of your settlement, and we'll call this YouTube's. Yeah, we've got to have the original one. We've got to have the yeah. Wait till you see. So, I'm gonna let the game play.
From our homes by the toxic spores, we kept wandering, looking for shelter.
Voices.
But not in our wildest dreams did we imagine what we would find.
Onbu is baby. Onbu is life. If you ever play this game and actively try to hurt Onbu, we cannot be friends. Just popping it out there. Ah, there you are. Good to see you, my friend. After all the years we've travelled, all the hardship we've endured together, who would have thought that we'd run into an Onbu, of all things? It's truly amazing, isn't it, dear? We might be the first humans to have seen one in a couple 100 years. But the poor thing seems exhausted and has gone back to sleep for now. I had thought that Onbu slept underground, but the poisoning of the soil must have woken it up. I wonder if it can even sustain itself up here on the surface. But if we take care of it, it might take care of us in turn. But if push comes to shove, we might have to prioritize our own well-being in order to survive. Though that is a decision that we would like to pass on to you. We may have led our people here, but I think this is a good opportunity for someone new to take over. To ease the transition, I could teach you a little what I've learned. Tutor you, even. A tutorial, so to say. What do you think? Okay then, so I'm going to pause the game quickly. Welcome to the game. Welcome to Onbu. I need to love our fella. Love our... Oh, just love them. The art style is incredible. Yes, it is quite Studio Ghibli kind of feeling. It's amazing. I love this. I love the art style. Tutorials that appear here will teach you everything you need to know, but if you ever want to double check something or read about it in greater detail, you can always consult the Elder's Notebook. Open it by clicking this tutorial with the button in the top right corner of the screen, or by pressing G on your keyboard. I don't know if I've seen that one. Don't know if I've seen that one. So, we'll press G, and it will open that up. Cool. We can move the camera about, as is any good game, and we can pause the game, or we can speed it up to like ×4 speed. So I'm just going to go through all the basic controls, mainly because I don't want to miss anything that I might have missed. Okay, so we need to plant some wood-cutting camps near trees. This will give me a steady supply of wood and clear space for new buildings. To construct buildings, open the building. And I am going to go to raw resources and wood-cutting camp. That's new, isn't it? I don't recognize this. I'm not going mad, am I? That's new. Normally, I'm pretty sure last time we played, we just dragged and clicked and harvested things like the old Yeah, that's... I'm going to put that there. You know what? I feel like the next best place to be would be like over here somewhere. I'll pop that there. There we go. That is nice. So, oh my god, look at why are they walking like that with the with the helmet? Oh, it's not helmet, the hammer. Look at him go. So they're gonna go to work building our camps. We've now got 2 camps. Now we need to put people into the camps. So we've got X amount of workers. So you might recognize things like this from other kind of colony sims, I want to say. We've got a certain amount of colonists and we have to allocate the workforce adequately, essentially. So they were carrying tools, that's what they were doing. Again, tools, new. Anything that's marked for demolition or work will have a little funky balloon. There's a lot of like balloon stuff in this culture. I don't actually know what's going on with the world other than the world is poisoned. So the world as we know it is very ill, it's very sick, and that's kind of the main reason why we're here now. We've been trying to find somewhere healthy to live, and we have come across Onbu, and Onbu is going to be our home for now. It was very much in early access. I don't know if it's hit 1.0 yet or not, but yeah, think of the same thing as like oxygen not included. But I have been following this since it started early access. In fact, I'm pretty sure I started playing it as soon as it came into early access that everyone could access. I don't know if it ever had a closed beta stage, but right. Oh, sorry, we've got a job to do. Place a mining camp near some rocks. I'll pop that up there. I'm purposely making sure there's access to these because I know we're going to cut down trees and get rid of the rocks as we go on, but we need road access. Am I getting the new game, the new Doom game when it comes out? Yes, because it's going to be free on Xbox Game Pass and I don't have to pay for it. As much as I love the studio that's been doing the new Doom series, I can't afford 60, 70 quid for a game. I can't. Right, let's allocate workers to that. 15th of May. I love how, like, it's just the complete opposite of what we're playing here, and it's still right up my alley. Let's put a resource storage there, because then I can have everything come back to this kind of stage. I feel like that would be a clever idea. We'll watch them all work. They're going to haul everything over. Oh, well, right. While you're all here, guys, if you want a character naming after you, pop up in the chat, put a little hand up. Put your hand up in the chat if you want a character named after you, and I'm going to name some people. Okay? And I know I could have fast-forwarded the speed, but I like watching this too much. Your villagers are going to need food. One sustainable way to get food is by constructing a berry gatherer near berry bushes. The berry gatherer can be found under the food icon. And we're... Oh, wow, that's a massive building. There's more berries down here. So I'm going to pop that there. You want to... Can I name yours Sir Twinkle Toes? I can do. I'm getting too old for Doom games. Didn't even finish the first remake. Name yours Laura, but only a good one. Oh, okay, so. Crawford. I feel like this... The thing that I do actually quite like about this, and like just looking at this from like an inclusivity point of view, is that they are all very neutral looking characters. Like none of them particularly look one way or another. I love Doom. I absolutely adore the newer Doom games. Doom 2016, I've completed that on like the hardest difficulty bar Nightmare, or Ultra Nightmare, which there's one where like it essentially turns into a roguelike. And I haven't done it on that one. Uh, there we go. That can be. What was it? Sir Twinkle Toes. Sir Twinkle Toes. You want a Mr. Capybara? Mr. Capybara. There we go. I feel like it's a crime to have hundreds of hours in Ultra Kill and never having played Doom. Oh, you've got to play Doom. The new Doom, it looks like they have grounded it a lot, because Doom Eternal was very much a acrobatics game. It was very up and down. It was lots of, like, not somersaults, but it was very platformy, whereas the new Doom Dark Ages, I think it's called, is very grounded. Like, there isn't really any jumping or anything. You just kind of sit there and you beat the hell out of some demons. So we need a clay gathering camp. Again, new. So much new stuff, and I'm honestly here for it. Yeah, don't worry, I like moving in games. Like, I do get bored. Like, don't worry, I do like playing tanks in games, but also I do like movement in games. Like, I've been playing the Oblivion remaster, and one of my characters, don't get me wrong, is like a heavy armored spellblade. But then I have a Khajiit as well, because I like being agile and being able to move. Okay, so we can accept new villages. Once they've arrived, the widget at the top of the screen will light up. Oh! Okay, this is... it's a good thing I'm doing this tutorial, because this has changed a lot since I last played, but for the better. I do quite like this. I like how they've done with it so far. In fact, I really like what they've done with it. Like, the resources, it feels more natural. Instead of me having to just, like, drag and, like, get rid of massive swathes of the forest. I mean, the forest seems to be massive now. There seems to be a lot more trees than there used to be. It feels a lot like, oh, look how many... So the thing is with this game, there's two ways of playing the game. Okay, I'll pause it while I just explain this. There's two ways of playing this game. You can either effectively achieve symbiosis with Onbu, where you help Onbu as much as you can. You're kind to them, you feed them, you heal them, you live synchronized with nature, right? And then there's the other way, which is the mean way, the exploitative way, where you're keeping them alive, but you are taking every ounce that you can get out of this creature. And it makes me feel horrible. So, like, you can see there's some... Let me get this research building. I need some resources first. I can kind of make that on, like, an avenue, almost, kind of going up there. So they're going to start building that. But... So, for example, resources. A lot of these resources won't hurt Onbu to collect. These are just kind of almost parasitic. These trees have just kind of grown here. This creature is so vast that, you know, these trees have naturally kind of grown here. The rocks, don't know where they've come from, but they're not connected in any way. Some of these, though, we have horns, these spikes, which give us a pretty big amount of resources. They do take up space, obviously, but the thing is, if we remove these, we hurt Onbu, and Onbu won't trust us, and that's kind of the thing. And we want Onbu to trust us so we can work with them, and that's important, because when you scroll out, if I scroll out all the way while they're building, we have a map, and the idea is Onbu is going to travel along this road with us on their back, and occasionally we come to difficult situations. There might be crossroads, there might be hazards, and we can, if Onbu trusts us, we can communicate with them. We can tell them, we can train them to stop, to lay down, to rest, to eat, turn left, turn right. If Onbu doesn't trust us, Onbu will do whatever they want. And sadly, Onbu isn't particularly bright, and that will almost always result in Onbu dying. So we need to make sure Onbu trusts us. This game looks like such a vibe. It is such a vibe, Mitzi. It's a massive vibe. I love this thing. I adore this game. We're redoing the tutorial, because the last time I played was a while ago, and the game has changed significantly. It's massively, massively improved. Yeah, Frostpunk is the game where we manipulate and exploit things. I do need to play more Frostpunk 2, but honestly, I tried it, because it's on the Xbox Game Pass, and I tried it, and I couldn't get along with it. I really, really wanted to. I don't know if it's just like the tutorial's particularly bad, but Frostpunk 2, maybe it gets better as the game goes on, but I think because it is such a change to the original game, it wasn't what I was expecting. It didn't feel the same, and that made me really sad. I will try it again though at some point. In fact, if you guys... Oh, Onbu's waking up! Look at him go! Look at him! Earthquake! Oh, look at that little fella. Also, if I'm referring to Onbu as a fella, I don't actually know the gender of Onbu, but I'm referring to them as a fella in the way where, like, every animal in the animal kingdom is just a little guy, you know, even if they're not. Hi, Six. Hi, chat. Hello, Nick. Hello. I'm good. Hope you're okay as well. The trailer for Frostpunk 2 was fantastic, though. It really was. Yeah, I really want to like the game. I need to give it another go before I can give it, like, my honest opinion. Let's get some staff. And now we're going to do some research. Oh, good heavens. There's an actual tree now. So we're going to get an air well, which is for collecting water. So just like a moisture trap, effectively. I don't have any free workers. Okay, then. I'm going to have to wait for some more villagers nearby, I think. While they do that, I'm going to skip a step. And I'm going to make some tents for my villagers, because I feel like they're in need of somewhere to sleep. And also, while we're at it, I'm going to build some roads, because this will speed up their movement by... Actually, no, you know what? Cancel that, cancel that. There is a quick way of doing it, but I can't remember the key bindings. Like that. Up. Down. Across. Across that way. Let's just build a bunch of roads. There we go. Get everyone working. And we should normalize using neutral pronouns with animals. We should. You know, it's just like, it's just a little fella, a little guy. Like, I'm not doing it to say that is a masculine looking fella. It's just, he's just a little guy. What are you thinking of the game so far? I played the demo and really liked it. I've been playing this game since early access. Since it first came out in early access. So I've seen the changes. I've not played all of the changes. I've not kept up to date that quickly and that in depth. But I absolutely adore this game. I love the art style. I love the devs as well. The devs are fantastic people. I really, really get along with them. I think they're just a great bunch of people. I'm also going to not have the road go that way. I'm going to have the road go that way. That would make so much more sense. Yeah. It's got the Sturk seal of approval. It's such a chill little game. I'm going to speed up the game a bit. Get some more nomads. Because for some reason I can't just have one worker in here. I can either have 3 or none. There we go. And then now we've got 2 free workers. So that's fantastic. Also, if you guys have just turned up and I haven't named any characters after you yet, or you haven't explicitly asked, if you want a character named after you, let me know and I will find someone and I will name it. Oh, look at them all work. So once we've got the air well, I don't know what I'm gonna do next. Maybe a farm. Or a water tank, actually. Becky, you've already got a character, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure you've already got one. Is there a way to see my entire population? Nope. Oh, I'm pressing so many buttons. We've got Mystic. Alright, so. Sybil. Manolo. Yeah, Meg's collecting berries. Yeah, Meg. Here you go. You're collecting berries. You're a berry farmer. Mitzi. I'll name this one after Mitzi. Mitzi. Not a big early access gamer. I know it helps a lot of the days, but and such. But usually likes to play the game when it's done. That's absolutely fine. It's all right, Meg. Yeah, some people don't like early access. I think there's too much of a pressure for people to play early access games. If you want to just play the finished game, play the finished game. I think that the problem that happens is a lot of people play games that aren't finished when they're not. Like, I like seeing progression. I think it's really wholesome. Some of my favorite games I have played since early access, because I like helping and I like giving feedback. But I think some people play early access games, forget that they're early access, and then complain that they're not finished. So if you're aware that you don't like that, hats off to you. That's a really, you know... Oh god. Sir Twinkle Toes is in the research laboratory. Yay for us. Well, can we choose a name? If you want to choose a name, you can choose a name, but it will be your character that's named after you. Yeah, oh no, there's one game, right, let me tell you, there's a game that I genuinely I adored, and it was so good. It was one that I played actually on stream. No. Let me see, it's in my library somewhere, or did I get rid of it? Because it's no longer... Oh, did I get rid of it? Because it's no longer being... I might have removed it from my library. Let me just have a look. So it was like a starship. A bit like a colony sim, but you're on like a spaceship. Right, Jump Light Odyssey. Beautiful game, beautiful art style. It's kind of like done in like an early 90s kind of anime style. And they just didn't get the funding. They just ran out of money because there wasn't enough people supporting it, which is heartbreaking. But then people like me don't get to play the finished game, which is... It's sad, but unfortunately these things happen. Let's have a look. You can name something Kokali. I'll name one Kokali. There we go, Kokali. And then one of the other researchers can be... I can't add the I'm going to say the weird A. But I'll add it like that. There we go. So now we have an air well, which is well good. And we're going to build that. So what that is a moisture trap. It's going to suck moisture out of the air, and it's going to provide us with water, because we need water to survive. In some ways, these guys remind me of Fremen from Frank Herbert's Dune series. Just with some of the aesthetics, but they're kind of like forested versions of the Fremen. Yeah, like it wasn't a case of lol, we've ran off with your money, like tends to happen sometimes. It was just honest, they didn't have the money to continue developing it. Towns, which was never finished because it's quite buggy, but I spent a lot of time playing it because it was fun for me. Okay, no, that sounds interesting though. So we're gonna research a farm. Yeah, I feel for people that do early access. But then there's others, like one of my favorite, is easily in my top 5 favorite games of all time, is a game called Songs of Six. And I will have to play it for you guys sometime because I am so passionate about it. Songs of Six is made by one man. The soundtrack is made by one woman. The guy who's making it, I don't know if he's a single dad, but he gives off the vibes as a single dad because he's spending so much time having to look after his family, bless him, and also trying to find time for the game. And the amount of dev posts he does where he's like, sorry, it's taken forever, I've had to look after the kids, this and the other. Anyway, here's like literally 100 changes to the game and improvements. I hope that's enough. And we're all there like, my dude, this is the game's already good enough. Chill. But Songs of Six is absolutely fantastic. If you like colony management and like stuff like that, just check it out. It's absolutely fantastic. Let's get a water tank. I'm guessing that's what it... What? Has nothing to do when there's no active research. Save it for now. Oh, but I wanted to research a water tank thing. Okay, I'll disable it because you told me to. Construct a farm. Okay, I'll do that, I guess. Okay, so the farm, we can only plant farm stuff on essentially the grass tiles. Okay, so anything that's not grass we can't actually plant on. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build it here, and I'm not gonna have a road to it. People are just gonna have to walk to it. I like this new way how nomads arrive. The nomads used to arrive by, we would walk like if, I don't know if you noticed, Onbu's now walking, and you'd walk across, and then the nomads would just kind of cross paths with Onbu. Whereas now, I think because Onbu's up and about and wandering, people can see Onbu from miles off, and they're just coming to us passively, which, to be fair, makes perfect sense to me. So, let's get back in here. Need to add some workers. Go back to 1 speed. And we're going to assign some plots to the farm. So, we've got different plants that we can unlock. At the minute, we can only grow beet. I am going to add 4x4. Don't know how many I should do. While woodcutting and mining camps are more efficient, you can also manually harvest things when you need accuracy. Yes, we can. So this is how things used to be done. You'd use the harvest tool, and I could go like boop, 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 and those trees would be marked for harvesting, and then spare workers will come across, and they will grab them. You currently have several buildings that have raised warning flags. Notify you something is wrong. Click the widget to see more. What's research building not fully staffed yet? Not enough resources available. Well, sadly we're gonna have to make do. I can't plant any more berries yet, I don't believe. I could maybe do with more storage. Where? Oh, there it is. I don't know why. I couldn't see the woodcutting camp then. I felt like I'd gone blind. Yeah. Onbu's just like, oh, this is so nice. And then we're like, guys, we have to get wood and stone and we have to build things yesterday. Could do with some more water. The thing is with water, you'll have loads and then you will suddenly have none. And it is that quick. if we go through certain biomes, so if we come across a desert biome, for example, we will just not have water. Onbu is very friend-shaped. I don't know how... I know why you've got a red flag, because you've not got any people working in you, because you told me to disable you. So I don't know what you want me to do. Prioritize any task. So here I can go prioritize. Again, if you've played any colony sims, you should probably know I think most colony sims have got priorities in them. Happiness is a thing, so we can open villager happiness, which is here. We can see how people feel. The problem here is that we have homeless. 6 out of 16 of my villagers are homeless. So what I need to do is probably build a few more of these. We'll build those. We need to research the hornblower and harvest a wild mushroom. Okay, where are the mushrooms kept? Ah, here's the mushrooms. Because I need mushrooms for Onbu. So we're going to go to research. I am researching the water tank. That's why we ran out of water. But once I've got the water tank finished, then we'll research the hornblower. The hornblower is our way of communicating with Onbu. Missing water for planting crops. That's okay. We'll get some more water soon. Love mushrooms. I don't really know if I like mushrooms. I've not tried them yet. I mean, I have definitely eaten mushrooms in some regard, but I'm not like... They're always like in something. Like if I have a lasagna, there's usually like mushrooms in some regard in like a lasagna, for example. But I don't know. We need more people. I need more free people. Meg likes mushrooms. I do want to try mushrooms. I just need to get around to it. I'm really happy with the new resources. That makes this game so much easier. Pizza. Pizza I could eat all day, every day. I love pizza. I am a pizza connoisseur. I love this stuff. Yep, everyone's like, oh yes, mushrooms. Oh yes. I'm really tempted to, I really want to try, there's like I know when you can do mushrooms that are a bit like steak. I need to try that. Just so I can say that I've tried it. Once I've got some more people, I'm going to build a second wind trap, I think, because we need more water. How about Hawaiian pizza? Meg loves a Hawaiian pizza. Is that the one with the pineapple on it? There's no such thing as a bad pizza. Fair enough. No, actually, I agree with you. Don't. There's toppings I don't necessarily like, but I can appreciate that some people will like them, and that's okay. Okay, so we've done some research. We're gonna get the hornblower. Oh my god, there's so much stuff. Oh. Oh no. Onbu discipliner can be used to make Onbu listen to commands. Hurts Onbu and hurts its trust in you. It's a big spike. Oh no. Oh wow, that's cool. Hornblower. Yeah, I want to research the hornblower. I don't know. That's the thing. The devs have designed this game and built these into it. I'm like, how? Which one of you thought, you know what we could do? Big spike. This massive, really painful looking spike. Let's not even look through some of the stuff that we can... Mate, we can make like an Onbu kitchen, and it's not for cooking Onbu. It's for making food for Onbu. Yeah, there's stuff like blood extractors. Which is a relatively painless way. But again, these two, bile extractor, blood extractor, they still hurt Onbu. Like, I just couldn't. I genuinely don't think I could make myself do this. And don't get me wrong, I have played some games where I have done some awful things. I have done awful things in games before. But I don't think I could do this to Onbu. I feel stabilizing spike increases the durability of other buildings in a radius, constructing it. Like, again, why? Produces an endless amount of stone by drilling deep into Onbu's back. This process will hurt Onbu's trust in you, more efficient than the quarry. Why? Why would I ever do that? Like, an injector is good, because then I can heal Onbu, and I can do stuff like that and when I need to. Like, yes, it might hurt him a little bit, but if I need to heal him and, you know, give, like, medicine, it's good. But some of these, I don't get why you ever would. You join back at unfortunate, so I'm not going to hurt Onbu, don't worry. When do we unlock the ability to pet Onbu? That is genuinely a thing. Pet Onbu, here we go. Once we build the pharmacy, so we need to build a doctor. It's quite a way in. We are researching. There's a metaphor about exploitation of Mother Nature in there somewhere. Yes, it's very much about that. Yeah, it's not a metaphor, it's just plain. It's just, yeah, you are exploiting. But that's one of the things that's interesting about this game. It's very similar, well, it's similar in some ways. Timberborn is another colony sim I'll have to play for you. And again, you've got this choice of being in tune with the environment and exploiting it. And there's always repercussions to both, and that's what I love. There's always good and bad things to both. Research focused towards petting. Okie dokie. Why has this got a red flag? Nothing to gather. Well, bugger. Oh no! We do have stuff to gather now. Never mind. Cancel that. It regrows. Ah, okay, so to be fair, that one I can maybe... How much clay do we have? We've got a load of clay. We'll keep 2 people working on it for now. But we've got a decent amount of people. Water tank. Yeah, let's build a water tank there. And then do I need... I might build another water thing. My villages are not going to be very well planned out until like later when we can kind of move everything. For now, everything's just going to go where there's space and I will make do with it. So these are going to have to get rebuilt at some point. Timberborn is a great game. I love its pieces as well. There's so many games I need to play again. I feel like I used to play all these all the time, and then Outer Wilds happened. Timberborn is fantastic. That's another game that I think I could comfortably stream, because it's just so easy to play and chill. So I'm going to select eat command, and we're going to tell Onbu to just behave and to eat. So some of these things we have to build in a very particular place. So for here, I'm going to have to like cut a path for the front of Onbu through the trees, because I need to be able to build this with like this horn blower right up at the front. Now I can build a pathway up through there as well, I think. Just to make it a bit quicker, because when I want to be able to deliver a command, I want someone to do it like ASAP, you know. Yeah, city build games are very niche, and I think that you either play games like City Skylines, which are incredibly in-depth and difficult to get into, or you do like more colony stuff like this and Timberborn. Timberborn's great though, and they've just added an update, I think, or is it actually out yet? Hang on, bear with. Bear with everyone. I'm having a look. Oh, oh, that was a joke. That was a joke. I didn't even get the joke till afterwards. I hate you. Oh, was it? Yeah, because the niche is... No. Yeah, no, was it? No, it wasn't a joke. I don't know. You think City Skylines was easy? I thought City Skylines was difficult when I got into it. Timberborn. Yeah, so Timberborn just added a new update where it's now got 3D terrain, which confused me because it's always had 3D terrain. But what it means by that is now if there's like an overhang, you can build under it. So you can kind of landscape and build like into like nooks and crannies. Oh no, yeah, I think, yeah, maybe he is joking. I don't know. Look, it's been a long weekend. I've been working. I thought I had harvested a wild mushroom. Have we not done it yet? Oh, we missed the opportunity to harvest. We missed the opportunity to harvest these mushrooms. I'll have to do it again in the next season. Skylines isn't too hard, it's just the beginning to be tricky. Yeah. To be fair, there's quite a few games that I like that though, where it's like, to start off with, it's really difficult. But then once you get used to it, it's actually not too bad. Okay, the mining camp has been used up, but I can move it. So I'm going to move it over there. At least there is like a move button, that's quite nice. Yeah, yeah, I know, I get that. There are some games that I could never hope to play, but I'm happy to watch. Where are we? Oh, we're not got anything. Oh, we're waiting for mushrooms to do the eat command, but all the mushrooms have decayed. So I need to wait for them to get back again. Then we can go and do that. Just go chill and peaceful. So this is what I was on about earlier about the crossroads. Onbu, if we don't give Onbu commands, Onbu will just do whatever it feels like. He'll just kind of roll the dice. Well, the thing is, like, I was trying to think of stuff that I could stream on YouTube reliably, where it's not high pressure. I don't feel like I'm going to have to do certain things every day, or, you know, like Subnautica was fun, but I feel like there was a lot of pressure there to get it right. Whereas stuff like this, I can just chill. Twitch, on Thursday, I really enjoyed doing Conquest of Elysium for everyone, and it was really nice that people who were watching it maybe haven't played that game before. In fact, definitely haven't played the game before because it's so niche. But people really enjoyed watching it, and we had a proper laugh with it, and I really like that, and I think that's kind of put me in a good place for streaming moving forward, because I feel like I can actually just do things as long as I'm having fun. You know, you guys can tell that, and then because of that, you have fun, and that's really nice for me. I don't have to feel pressured into doing almost like another Let's Play series, but in a stream format. I can just relax a bit and have fun. Where are you going? Which one's this? This is Martin. Martin's... So we've still got Coakley working in the research place. Flora now works there, and we've also got Martin. So that means James has moved... what's the word? Professions. Laying on Bushi of the past sounds like an interesting challenger mode. Yeah, so there are difficulties in the game, but the thing... Onbu, right. I love Onbu, but Onbu is pretty thick. There have been times where like Onbu's been starving, and it's been like a crossroad. One side there's food, the other desert, as far as the eye can see. And Onbu's just completely gone the wrong way and starved to death. And it's like, Onbu, my dear, there was literally food. Yeah, well, before we finish tonight, I'll have a look through the difficulty modifiers and we can see what there is, because hopefully by then we'll have interacted with a lot of the stuff that's in the game, so we'll be able to understand, you know, what's good and what's not so good to deal with. So beets, I feel like we could maybe have a few more beet things. You know what, I'll add up to like there, I think. I don't want to go overboard and do like the whole thing, so I don't know. Last time I played, they couldn't keep up. I don't know if that's still the case, but it was a bit strange because like you have all this area that you can potentially build in, but they can't necessarily keep up with the whole thing. Right. We're still waiting for mushrooms. Still waiting for mushrooms. What do you mean there's nothing to gather? Oh, that's for a quarry. Ah. Never mind then. Okay, so I can't build that there. This is gonna have to go somewhere else. We've got a lot of stone, but I do want to keep on top of it. Build it down there. Can't believe I missed the opportunity for mushrooms. Can I harvest that and like put that up to high priority so someone else can run over and grab it like tomorrow? Please. I need it for my research. Capybaras are adorable. We went to Edinburgh Zoo for my birthday this year and saw it. We saw a capybara. And they're just as adorable in person as you think they're going to be. I've seen them at a few zoos, but this was the first time where like I properly got to see a capybara. And oh, I love them to pieces. They're so cute. So we've got Gwendolyn has come to get the mushrooms. Thank you, Gwendolyn. They are very glamorous. I did just harvest one, I promise. Oh, big yawn. So Onbu's gonna have a nap now. Ah, they've not been finished yet. Right. Let's harvest that. Put that one to full. I just need to read the tooltips, is what this boils down to. Naps are so... Oh, I do like a good nap. I also like a good donut. Oh, I've got donuts. I'm gonna have a donut. I've got some Asda caramel iced donuts. And I also feel like I'm going to sneeze. Which isn't good. Capybaras are just big guinea pigs. Definitely. What are we missing? Oh, that needs someone to work at it. And I should have enough people to do that. Right, let's have a caramel donut. Nom, 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 nom. Hey, we got the mushroom. Did you not think to pick up the mushrooms? Cordy? Hmm? Absolute slacker. I'll wait for Onbu to get through some sleep first before I wake them up and tell them to go do a thing. So these are our different things that we can tell them to do. So we can tell them to lie down, walk, or run, essentially. So for now, we'll speed up the game a bit, just get through Onbu sleeping. Go to like 2 speed. You've never seen this before. This is the Wandering City, and it is so chill at the moment. It ends up not being very much chill by the end. It is a Torterra. So rain falls upon Onbu and raises humidity. It is now damp. Oh, yeah. This is our Onbu, and they are currently sleeping because they're a sleepy little baby. And we get 2 new villagers. Woohoo! To be fair, I don't think he's capable of rolling over in his sleep. But if he was, it would be a pain. Yeah, wee! And then he'd crush into a fine pace. So Onbu is an Onbu. Loosely based off something like dragons in different mythology, I believe. I'm not actually sure. Onbu's meant to be like an earth dragon, I believe. So this colossal thing, the world that we're living in is poisoned, it's sick, it's dying. And we are nomads, we've been traveling, and we came across Onbu. And Onbu is from the mythos of our people. So we have climbed on top of their back, they've led us on board, and we're now going to live here. Oh, everyone's calling out the woodworks. Hello, everybody. Oh, that sounded awful, didn't it? Everyone's here. Hello, everybody. Pleasure to be seeing everyone again. One from the Disney movie, that does not narrow it down at all, Nick. This doesn't narrow it down at all. So we're just working through the tutorial, because the last time I played this was much earlier in the early access kind of period, so there's been a lot of changes already. Like, it's ridiculous how much this game has changed. For the better, thankfully. But I'm absolutely loving it. The main changes are resource gathering. Beforehand, we used to have to manually harvest everything bit by bit. Now we've got the atypical woodcutters camps, we've got clay gathering, we've got where did I put my quarry thing? Mining camp, so they're going to go around and mine everything. So it's a lot better. And we're actually starting to stockpile some food now, which is very good. I'm going to wait for Onbu to wake up. Onbu's just gone to sleep. I don't want to wake Onbu up because I'm nice like that. I want Onbu to get a good night's sleep. And plus it gives us a bit of time in a very pleasant environment to harvest resources. Not every biome is pleasant. The one that we're in is actually quite good. So while we're here, we may as well enjoy it while it lasts. Because believe you me, it will not last at all. Oh, it's raining again. Brilliant. That means we're going to get quite a lot of water suddenly. Good thing there's no tornadoes. Yet. I know, just a little soggy fella. An iguanodon. Yeah, no, I know which one you're on about. Oh. So. Onbu is near... Yeah, they're getting through the sleepiness. Why am I... What are the needs? Homelessness. Oh, I've got a homelessness issue. Well, I'm going to try and fix that. I could potentially get a better house situation, but the problem is with the flop house is it... Actually, I'm going to need the flop house. The thing is, every now and then we're going to come across poison, and poison in this game is really quite a problem. So if we cramp everyone together, they're going to be a lot more susceptible to it, essentially. But we'll deal with that, because I think it's going to be space efficiency. It trumps everything else in this kind of game. Okay, we've got loads of spare people. Let's move that and build a road up to it. There. Oh, I don't like this. I'm not being massively efficient with my roads. Boop. Boop. There we go. So what are we waiting for? We need more mushrooms. Ah, bummer. Keep your eyes peeled for shrooms, everybody. They're not fully grown yet, but I think we've literally just about caught this in a good thing. So we can harvest that one. Harvest that one. We've got loads of spare people, so they should harvest that pretty quickly. Imagine Onbu slipping. We were just saying about Onbu rolling over in its sleep. That would be the worst, I think. Ah, Onbu's up and again. So we're moving. I need to just give them a command, so I'm just gonna tell them to walk. More advanced buildings require more advanced materials. Research the carpenter building, which can produce wood planks. Okay, we'll work onto that after I've got the flop house, because I need a place for everyone to stay. We are... Are they researching? Ah, they are actually researching now. We've got enough stuff, they are now researching it. I love the art style. Like I was saying earlier, it's kind of... These guys kind of remind me of the Fremen from Dune. But if the Fremen lived in a forest. You know? Let's see, is there any of our characters, guys? Jonathan? Bondi? Who are you? Reese? No, you're not one of them. Maine? Who's hiding behind that tree? Betsy? Where is everyone? Mitzi. Okay, so we've got Mitzi. Harry. Sir Twinkle Toes, and we've got Nausicaa. They're working the farm. We've got Mr. Capybara. Crossing their arms angrily. Pop that one over there for now. Then we've got Med Rafie and Darrell working the mine. You would never angrily cross your arms. Well, it's happening. Where's Meg disappear to? We're missing a Meg amongst other people. Oh, they might be in the research, to be fair. Oh no, Meg is still working berries. Meg has kept that job for such a long time. All the other characters have just been like swapping between jobs every now and then. Meg is dedicated. Meg's like berries, 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 berries. So we've done the research. I need to build the carpenter, but I'm not going to do the carpenter. I'm going to do the flop house. But then again, I could do the flop house and then... Is a temporary measure. Yeah, I'm going to do that as a temporary measure. And then we're going to work up to huts. And do like quality housing. Contemplatively crossing my arms, pondering the universe. Sounds good. This is the life. Imagine just living here. How chill we must be. How relaxing. Onbu's getting hungry, but I think there was some food up ahead, so hopefully Onbu will stop here and get some food. Can't take the word flop seriously in 2025. Flop. Flop-lopper. We're gonna get some more people turn up. Your villagers are happy. Well, that's always good. We've got a few idle workers. We've got loads of idle workers. Well. Maybe I should fix that? Don't know how. Can I build a second researching tent? Maybe build a second researching tent. So we can maybe... I think I could get a second researching tent. Like really kind of monopolize on it. You know, just real go for it. So if I can rush researches, then we're gonna get a lot better stuff a lot quicker. Okay, I don't need to worry when the clay gathering camp hasn't got anything to do. The clay pits will... the clay grows. I'm guessing it's just water, essentially. The mud gets damp, and then we get clay. I'm sure that's exactly how it works. We're getting quite a lot of rain in this biome, actually, which is good. I'm not going to complain about that. Okay, that one. Fill with staff, please. There we go. So we've now got 2 working. This is nice. Is flop an onomatopoeia? I don't know what that actually is. Like, I do, but I don't. I've heard it said many times. Oh my goodness, that place is huge. That is a huge building. Also, I just feel like my ability to pronounce words is just completely just diminished. He's on my spelling test in year 3. You poor thing. I don't need to harvest the roads. I need to deconstruct the roads. A word that sounds like the flop. Yeah, no, I would say it was. I would say it does. Flop. 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 Yeah. Flop. Yeah, I'd say flop is. I'd agree with that. How many times can I say flop? The answer, many. All of them. We are absolutely rinsing through this research now that we've got 2 research houses. Yeah, we need to do some research. We need to do some proper research. Every time there's like a flop, record it. speaking of, we are lacking clay to build a flop house. Flop. Oh, you guys are going to be really happy. I found another really nerdy sailing game. Oh, now this is some Studio Ghibli stuff. Look at that. Look at it. That is awesome. You know what? I'm gonna build a third research. Sod these berry bushes. I'm gonna harvest and remove them. There's plenty of other berry bushes around, and I'm gonna have more farms soon. I'm gonna monopolize the research trade. We're just gonna research everything. I need to build a feeding trebuchet. To do that, I need a carpenter. Why is it such a big building? Carpenter, go there. So carpenter gets wood, like raw lumber, converts it into timber, and we can use the timber to build more advanced buildings. And there's the same kind of thing with rock. So we can use like stone that we get out of the ground, and we can shape it into like rock slabs, and we can use that for advanced stuff. Another game I need to do is I need to play some more Vintage Story. I did like the first hour of like the tutorial and then got really confused. But it's like Minecraft on steroids, and that is absolutely fantastic. Yeah, we are a science haven on the back of a giant lizard. Take that, science. Oh, so Onbu has found the food. Onbu is filling up with food, which is very good. And then the idea is soon we're going to build a trebuchet, and we're going to make big bowls of food out of mushrooms for Onbu, because Onbu loves eating mushrooms. And then we can fire the trebuchet and feed Onbu with massive balls of fungus, essentially. Masters of Orion has gave you all the research results instead of having to pick one. Never played that game, actually. We need to research the Onbuologist. An Onbuologist. I love that word. Where's the Onbuologist? There's the Onbuologist. But I'll do that next then. Cool. So an Onbuologist gathers knowledge about Onbu and creates Onbu notes. Okay. Yeah, feeding trebuchet can be used to launch food for Onbu to eat and decrease its hunger. I kind of need stuff, things. We can get we can get attractiveness bonuses. That's quite cool. Corn could be good. There's so many things I want to research. It's forcing me down this route. You know what? I'm gonna ignore the tutorial for now, and I'm gonna try and sort our stuff out. There are trebuchet competitions. I have seen a few of those, but people have to like make their own trebuchets and see who's the best. And there's usually, I've seen like pumpkin competitions as well, where they've got like hurl a pumpkin with a trebuchet as far as they can. Trebuchets are fantastic. As an Englishman, I will say good job to the French. It was a pretty good invention. So, what do we need? I need mushrooms. Used by the berry gatherer to plant berry bushes. I can what now? Oh, I can just plant more bushes. I did not know this. Okay, that's actually really good. I didn't realize that the berry gatherer could do that. I mean, I could really do with them being in a more space efficient place, like down here, so we could like grow them all around, like just go around harvesting them all and bringing them to the berry gatherer. Oh, that could be good. I'm getting ideas, guys. I'm getting smart. I'm feeling smart, but that's usually a recipe for disaster, if we're being honest, isn't it? Anything that we haven't built yet that we can? Nope, we've got everything built. So I'm quite happy with that. Berry would be a good name to a berry gatherer. If we get a second berry gatherer up and running, we can call them Berry. But for now, I feel like we've got Meg harvesting berries, and Meg seems like absolutely determined to be the best berry gatherer on Earth. So, or whatever this planet is. I don't know if this is meant to be Earth or if it's another world. But either way, there are berries to be gathered. And Meg has their scent. Meg is the only berry... Oh, sorry. Meg is going to be our only berry gatherer. So we can decorate. That's something that I just found. So eventually, when this levels up, we're going to need to provide our villagers with more stuff, like higher quality food, more decorations, things like that, because they're going to be expecting more. Oh, there's an upcoming crossroads. We'll continue northeast. Onbu accepts our command, because that way there's more people, but honestly, I don't think we need to go and have more people. We're getting people passively as the game goes anyway. Megberry. Yeah, that would be a good one. Yeah, that's Meg's new name. Like it was just, no, Berry is your middle name now. Just deal with it. You're gonna have to deal with it. There we go, Meg. There you go. There you go, Meg. Oh, sorry, I got confused and I clicked on a berry bush. Yeah, I'm gonna try be a bit more sensible with the amount of people that we're laying into the village. I don't want to run into the problem of running out of resources, because we got a decent amount of food. The thing is, the game is very heavily trying to get me to do the Onbu stuff, but we haven't even really got proper food sorted yet. Like, I need to get like a kitchen. Oh, loads of stuff we can do actually. There's so much new stuff. I love this. Loads and loads. In the lore of the game, are people outside Onbu struggling? Shouldn't we be trying to take them all in? Yeah, so... It is, yeah. People are nomads in this world, so they are coping. It's not an easy life. But they just roam the world, essentially trying to keep alive, as far as what I know. I don't know too much about the lore. I don't know how much actual official lore there is. But it could be something worth worth kind of investigating at some point and finding out. But I do want to try save as many people as we can. But, I mean, that's like a full nomad tribe. I mean, it says they're looking for a new home. Oops. Don't look behind you, boys. Otherwise, you might find it. Now, you know what? I'm gonna get more harvesting done. I'm gonna hire more people. I adore the look of this flop house. There is something about it. Look at it. I'm a softie that lets everyone in playing Frostpunk. Yeah, I tried to do that in Frostpunk. I still need to do like a Frostpunk playthrough where I'm just cold. And, well, I'm gonna be cold anyways, Frostpunk, but you know, like, really cold and calculating, and like, no, sorry, don't have enough food for you. Bugger off. But I have yet to do it, because even though they are just numbers in a game, I feel like they're gonna judge me if I say no. I'm one of those people. You know? I think when I get some decorations, I can fill up these kind of empty spaces with like some little decoration things. Oh, I can build a pantry now. I'll build a pantry next to the flop house because I don't see how that could go wrong. Again, I know isn't really a better place to put that, I don't think. Either way, one of these isn't going to be in the right place. I mean, down there's a pretty good place for some clay. So we've got more people doing the beet, which is good because I need more beetroot. Got a carpenter up and running. We're researching the stonemason. We'll get the stonemason up and running. Then I feel like we're in a fairly good place as far as, yes, look at us go. Aren't we just doing great? The huts. The huts could be good. Fishery? There's water biomes now. I did not know this. Well, I did, I think, but I forgot about it. I feel like a mycologist, mycologist could be good because we need a reliable source of mushrooms for Onbu. So let's do that really quick. I haven't finished Frostpunk yet. At least it's less depressing than this War of Mine. I haven't played this War of Mine, so don't spoil it. I was about to see where do they get the fish from. Yeah, so there is a water biome. Decision to make the clay worker's name Clayton. Yes. Okay, we've got Jonathan and Bondi. Bondi, that's no name for a clay worker. Jonathan, I can deal with. You are Clayton. There you go. Am I cruel? Does that count as bullying? Why are all the... waiting on clay. Maybe build another clay work down there. I don't know. I like how we've got so many of these just walking, just standing there like, please, let us research. It is what we crave. We crave the books and the thinking. I am worried that I'm going to mess this up and I'm not going to have enough food for Onbu. I just feel like there's so many things I need to get sorted. I need a stonemason. You get a stonemason up and running. Build that next to the water. Nothing bad can happen from that, can it? There's only people by their profession. Yeah, true. True. Frostpunk is more pessimistic than depressive. I don't have the guts to play this War of Mine yet. Yeah, I do need to play this War of Mine. I don't know enough about it to have much of an opinion. I've just seen that it exists, and I think that's quite good to do. Sadly, I've already kind of got too many games that I need to play. I'm gonna... Oh, wow, that was more than I was expecting. Villagers have more needs now. Oh dear. That's fine. Everyone's still happy. Is everyone still homed? Everyone still has homes, at least. That's always good. We don't have homelessness in my colony. Look at our beats going. So what I could maybe do, sometimes what you can do is you can set this like plant only, wait for it all to like fully grow, and then harvest the whole job lot. I don't actually know if it's necessarily more efficient than just having it set to auto plant and harvest. Don't really know. I've not experimented enough. What are we lacking? We've got wood. We've got everything, actually. We're just waiting. So one of mine did end up depressing me at some point, and I had to quit playing, so if you're susceptible to that. I'm relatively kind of thick-skinned with stuff like that, to be fair. I do feel emotions and I cry. You know, you've all seen me cry. Like, it won't usually affect me, like, long-term. There we go. Got that up and running. So now we've got a nice passive income. That I want to get the mycologist built. And then the feeding trebuchet. And then that way, we've got something for everything. We can keep Onbu, you know, fed. We can tell them to stop. And we've got some resources. We do love a good cry. A good cry. I'm waiting for the next good cry in a game, you know? I had a good cry with Outer Wilds. I feel like far changing tides will make me cry, because Lone Sails definitely did. I feel like changing tides probably will, just because I've just got a feeling. It's got a gut feeling. I have a horrible feeling Chance of Sennaar might make me cry. Don't know why. I feel like that's going places where I didn't expect. Undertale, probably going to make me cry. To be fair, I've got a few good opportunities to cry coming up. Got a few good opportunities, and I'm quite excited by it. I do like a good cry. And you guys seem to like it when I cry, because you're all mean. During those games you shared a while ago, you might need to wait though. Yeah, to be fair, that list of games that I did release, I think I'm gonna cut that back massively and just kind of do things as and when I do them. I'm not going to, I kind of feel bad because I know I released a list of games like, yes, this is all stuff that's gonna happen, and now I'm like, maybe? I'm just gonna see. I'm gonna do it a series at a time, I think, and then just take it from there. My attention span is far too bad to have any amount of actual planning involved. Come on, we're nearly there. We're nearly there. Just need a bit more stone and a bit more clay. We've got loads of clay. Loads of clay. Just need someone to deliver it. Poison fungus? Learn how to grow toxic spores into poisonous fungi. Why? But why? Why do I need that? I am enjoying them. I'm enjoying them quite a lot, actually. I'm looking forward to getting into doing more Chance this week and some more Undertale. I'm really liking Undertale, but I've got to admit, I've kind of got, I feel like I've caught a bug for Chance, so I might start doing Chance a bit more than Undertale for a week or two to get that out of my system. Because we kind of made a lot of progress in the last episode. So I do want to get into that. And I'm also enjoying streaming again. Because, I mean, I'm sure you all noticed there was like a massive period where I like stopped. Yeah, maybe. Might be that. There was a period where I stopped streaming on Twitch and on here for a while. Because I didn't have the energy for it. I didn't have the social energy. But now I feel like I want to do it every week. I want to do Twitch on Thursdays and this on Sundays. And it's nice. It's nice having you guys to talk to as well. What was that? Rain. Hallelujah. Why are all the researchers standing there getting soaked? Apart from Darcy, who's just stuffed their face with berries. Storage full. I'm going to rectify that by building another water tank. I'm just going to build loads of water tanks because, trust me, I do not want to run out of water ever. Ever. Right, I'm just going to wait for this mycologist to get researched. Someone can please bring me some stone. It would be absolutely fantastic. We've got 53, so we should have enough to come and bring it over. Where are you going with that stone? Fair, I really need to put these somewhere else. I need to build better ones. Why is it your collegist? Because I own it. Because I built it. It's mine. It's my collegist. And there's nothing you can do to stop it being so. How come I get to claim them? Because it's my game. Well, it's not my game. I don't own it, but it's my save. If you want your collegist, if you want your own, you're going to have to play it yourself. And then it can be your collegist. Okay, so we've got that researching. What I'm going to do, everyone, I just need a quick break, if that's okay. I mean, it doesn't even matter if it is okay or if it's not. I'm going for a quick break. So, while I've got a few more of you here, because I've just noticed there's a bunch of the little orange adventurer triangles. First of all, thank you guys for supporting me on the YouTube membership stuff. YouTube members, please cancel your membership before it renews. Because I'm cancelling the whole thing soon. I'm stopping YouTube memberships. So please cancel it yourself before it renews. I don't want you wasting your money. If you do want to keep supporting the channel, I know the orange triangle is pretty, but if you do want to keep supporting the channel, we've got the Ko-fi memberships now. So we've got a Ko-fi page. Essentially, YouTube takes quite a big cut from the membership, so if you do want to give money and support, go do it through Ko-fi, then we're not wasting money. But just, this is your last kind of warning, as it was, because I will be cancelling it off in like a week's time, so I don't want you losing money, okay? Anyway, guys, that's the PSA done for the members. For the rest of you, and for the members as well, get a drink, stretch your legs, go get a snack, baby. I'll be about 5 minutes. I'm going to leave the rain sounds in the background, and then when we're back, we will continue. So, without further ado, everyone, go get a drink, and I'll see you very soon. Hello again, everybody. How's everyone doing this fine rainy day? And we've got the rain sound in-game. I've got real rain sounds outside. It's absolutely chucking it down where I am, which is absolutely fantastic. Makes for a good night's sleep. How is everybody doing? What have you been up to? I feel like it's been a while since I've got to chat to some of you guys. I jump scared you. Hey. I really need to set up the camera again to do the zoom ins. So I feel like there was a real I miss being able to just spam the buttons and have the camera zoom ins. Sorry for jump scaring you. But yeah, anyone who missed the intro, let me know what you've been up to, because I do feel like it's been a while since I've had to chat to you guys properly. I've talked to quite a lot of you through the comments. But it's not quite the same, is it? It's not quite the same. You need to walk the dog soon. Oh, good luck. We'll have to see if it's raining where you are, because sometimes it doesn't quite rain, does it? Yeah, I know what you meant. We all knew what you meant. Also, thank you for the Ko-fi sub. Thank you very much. I need to think of a new goal. What's a good goal, guys, for Ko-fi? So, right, is anyone here coming to the Discord games night on Tuesday? And if you're not part of the Discord, you should definitely come and join in. It's the best place to come and chat and to meet people and talk to people. I haven't chatted to you in a while. I didn't know that, Meg. I'm really, really sorry. Oh, you got popcorn. I don't like popcorn. So I'll let you have it. I'll let you share it out. I'll let you divvy it out between everyone. What kind of popcorn have you got? Is it salted? Is oh my god! I keep doing that. I keep talking, and it's like my throat closes up, and then I like die. Yeah. So Meg's come in. I don't know if anyone else who actually is coming in. Because quite a few people responded about the game and then didn't necessarily say if they were coming to the night or not. Sweet and salt, fair enough. Oh, it looks like Rathian's come in. They're quite nice. Sometimes you add some pepper. That is a bold decision. So if anyone wants to, I don't know who's... I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys are in the Discord, or some of you in the Discord anyway. We're doing a community games night on Tuesday, so we're going to be playing Repo. If you don't have a copy of Repo, you can DM me on Discord, and I will get you a copy of Repo. Because I vouch that the first £100 that I earn on Ko-fi is going back into a pot for the community. And how that's going to work, we've got £100 set aside. And we're spending that on keys for the community for games. So when it's community games night, if you don't own a copy of the game but you want to come and join in, you can just shoot me a DM and we'll buy you a key and you can come and join in. And you can be with cool people and friends. We're not that cool, but you can be with people and have friends and play games. I'm making it sound really good, aren't I? Yeah, I'm so good at this. Let's get back to the game. So I've got something to waffle about. Right. Let's do that. Do that. Okie dokie. Here we go. Now, where were we? Ah, yes. Researching the mycologist. Which is taking a good amount of time. I will put it on 2x speed. Just speed things up a bit. Onbu's getting seepy. So we'll probably find Onbu will go to sleep soon. We'll probably tell them to go southeast, and they accept our command. Slowly getting back into Discord, that's absolutely fine. My Discord server's not going anywhere. I do need to make a few... Eventually I want to like make some improvements to it and whatnot, but it works for now, and I honestly don't know what I would improve. But I just know eventually I want to, like, I don't know, make it look different or whatnot, but it's always going to be there, and the invite is always going to be open to people. Because I think that the thing that I love about doing the YouTube stuff, and this isn't just a bit, I promise. Genuinely, I love doing what I'm doing because I've met a lot of really interesting people. And a lot of really, like, nice people that I get along with, you know? It's just good. So I've got to thank you guys for the community that you've kind of built around my content, and it's nice to see people doing community things even when I'm not necessarily there. That's the other cool thing. You're not often on Discord, feels too chaotic. Yeah, Discord can get chaotic. That's absolutely fine. If you just like chill vibes, do what you need to do. Yeah. I can't believe that even happened. Yeah. Yes, PO. To be fair, it's a weird mix in that server of it can be very cozy, chill vibes, and then every now and then there's just like a brief few moments of absolute anarchy. Yeah, what you've got to understand, like, most of us in that server are all incredibly anxious people. We are all anxious people. And again, I think that's one of the things I like about the community. It's not like when you have like real big YouTubers and there's just loads of, like, let's face it, assholes that come and join in. Most of all the people that are in our server are just little anxious beans that have kind of come together like, I like Outer Wilds, and then we've got I like Outer Wilds too. And it's kind of grown from there, and I absolutely love it. Oh yeah, no, I don't worry, I'm not taking any offense. I'm not gonna be like, well, my server's fantastic. Discord can quickly devolve. I know it can. Don't worry about that. Trying to plan space, but I can't really see that far into the future. I'm a very... Right, sometimes, and some games, I can be so on the ball. You know, I can be really good at planning things out and knowing what I'm going to do and doing it. You know, committing to a plan, going for it. Organising areas and stuff like that. And then there's other games like this where I'm like, yep, that'll go there, that'll go there. Crap, I've ran out of space, move that. And then it's just all winging it. I didn't even notice that Onbu has gone to sleep. Poor little fella. Look at him, little honk shoe. Little honk shoe, me. Absolutely adorable. So we've now got mushrooms that are going to be mass produced. I was going to do the feeding trebuchet. Feeding trebuchet before anything else. I don't even know what I was just researching. But we need to do that. Thank you, Rue. God, Rue, how long has it been? How long have you been with us? You've been with me since the Twitch days. What game did you actually come and join for, Rue? I can't even remember what it was that you watched me for in the first place. Because it's been that long. Can anyone else remember? What did Rue turn up for? Halo, was it? Was it really Halo? Oh my god. Oh, that takes me back. Damn. Everyone here is like, what? Sturks plays Halo? Oh, I love that. God, I must have made a good impression. Rue is old now, yeah. If you guys can remember the Halo streams, you are officially old. You're like one of the first... Oh, me too, Rue, me too. Yeah, so... Yeah, I used to play Halo Infinite on Twitch when I was still figuring out what I was doing. I wasn't that good. I wasn't bad, but I was chaotic as all hell. and I actually got to 50. Like, I got my it's a Twitch affiliate playing nothing but Halo well, not nothing but Halo Infinite, but a lot of Halo Infinite. Come for the thoughtful, know my lore, stay for the relaxing cup of cocoa, sipped after solving a language puzzle and raising the sails. Yeah. And then the intermittent bouts of absolute insanity. Mostly for mid-journey quite a while ago. Yeah, fair enough. Honestly, I'm not going to pressure you. If you don't want to use, if you don't use Discord, do not feel pressured to come and use our server. It is a great little server, but you don't have to. You didn't even find me through the Halo tag on Twitch. How did you find me then? Sacrifice villager? Feed the current employee of the feeding trebuchet to Onbu? We can have a cult to Onbu? We can have a cult to Onbu? Who wants to get eaten by Onbu? I was gonna say, we're gonna have to feed someone to Onbu, right? Praise the Lord. Right, right. You guys can't say that we're a nice, wholesome, chill community. Then the second there's any kind of cult stuff comes up, we're like, praise Onbu. Oh no. Everyone's lining up. All of our named characters are going to get fed to Onbu. Oh, right, let's build a trebuchet. Let's do it. Twitch wasn't the first thing where I found you though. So, fair enough. To be fair, I did try and like post in quite a few random places as well. Can't wait to be yeeted by a trebuchet. Cult of the Lamb is good. That's another game that I need to give the light of day to, because I always try to play it. Yeah, Meg's not going to get fed to Onbu. Meg's going to just be perpetually collecting berries. Forever. Like, Meg's one and only job, collect berries. No one else is going to be added to it. No one else is going to be, if Meg dies, we're not having any berries. It's that simple. Fair, we're struggling with berries. We've got too many people. I know, too many games, not enough time to play them all. Story of my life. Story of my life. Playing through Cult of the Lamb lately, I highly recommend. Yeah, I do need to. I really want to play Cult of the Lamb because I love anything roguelike. What are we waiting for? Stone. We've got. Oh, I was going to say we have stone. We don't actually have that much stone. I'm going to build a second stone thing. We'd go over here and have another mining camp. I'm a little bit worried. We're going to have to get a quarry up and running. I'm not saying you're going to die, Meg. But if your character dies, we're not replacing them. Text. You can name the next one Dominique Tasty Pot. Oh, fair, that's where all our stone's gone. We built the trebuchet. Oh. And we've been building loads of stone slabs. You know what? I think we can disable the stone slab production for now. Yeah, when Meg's character pops their clogs. No more. We're just gonna have to deal without them. Meg's never gonna die. Okay, Meg is now invincible. Meg's immortal. Now, Launch a bundle of mushrooms. Oh, thank God. Have they got rid of the Onbu food? Please tell me the... Oh, there is an Onbu kitchen. Okay. So... Oh, that's good, though. And we can make a nutritious mushroom ball. Okay, so I don't even need to... Usually you'd have to build an Onbu kitchen as well. And you'd have, like, a worker that would get the mushrooms, compress them into a ball, and then you put, you know... But now it looks like we can just do that automatically, which is... Yay! I'm loving some of the changes they've made to this. Like, it wasn't even changes I would have even thought of. I would have just dealt with them. Like, back when you had to harvest these trees individually, I was like, I mean, if that's how it is, I'll do it. But now that we have alternatives, suddenly, I don't know how I would have coped. We have so much wood. We have got so much wood. We've got 500. I think the next thing I'm going to need to do after the onbuologist is see if there's any better storage. Hut, fishery. Is there any better storage? Compost heat? Composting is good. Quarry. Building upgrades. Is there really? Back in my day, we had to harvest trees individually. Ah, there's the warehouse. My God, the warehouse is miles off. Okay, maybe we won't be doing it that way then. Maybe what I'll be doing is just building a bunch of these. Wherever there's space, pretty much. Onbu is getting pretty hungry, to be fair, but I think we're coming up to food? Ah, no, not yet. Right. What do you mean we've not got enough mushrooms? Is there a way that I can, like, ban mushrooms? Can I just be like, yo, don't eat the mushrooms? I don't think I can. I think... do we even eat mushrooms? I don't even know if they're edible to us. Here we go. Ready? We're going to feed Onbu in a moment. Here we go. We're loading it up. Just waiting for the mushrooms to be sent over. Does the tutorial go into gameplay immediately, or do you start over? Once the tutorial finishes, I believe you just kind of... It lets you go. You just keep playing, essentially. Are you really moving them? Are you moving them 5 at a time? Okay, that's good. Look at the little... Oh, there's a little Onbu face on the trebuchet. Oh. Oh. I love this. Right. Hope you're all ready. Look, here comes Onbu. There we go. There goes the food. Catch. No. Oh. I was gonna say, please tell me that hunger's gonna go down now. Did that even... Okay, there we go. It's gone down by 15%. Is it okay to build the... Yeah, I'm guessing so, because we're just really good at aiming. You know? It's fine. Absolutely fine. Don't worry about it. Whoever's in there is absolutely fine. Wilden is absolutely fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Onbu needs quite a lot of mushrooms, so we're gonna keep growing a lot of mushrooms. Got loads of clay now. That's always a bonus. You guys needs to... You know what? I'm actually gonna disable this one. I'm gonna dismantle it. So I've got the onbuologist. Construct an onbuologist. Again, it needs to be built right up at the front near Onbu. I'll be there. This can be our kind of Onbu sector where we look after Onbu. I do really want a cult of Onbu now. I don't know how that's going to work, but we're going to have a cult. Don't have the stuff to research these yet. Get a dung collector so we can start doing composting. Do meals maybe. Doctors. I feel like we need to get some more kinds of plants harvesting, because some of the other biomes are going to be a lot more harsh than this, and beet won't. Beet won't beat the, you know, we won't be able to deal with it if we've only got beet. I don't have enough mushrooms for Onbu to eat. To be fair, eventually I can move this over to like this area here, and there's going to be a lot more free space. So I'll probably do that soonish, actually. Get like the next batch up and running. To be fair, there is actually mushrooms coming up. So you know what? Let's disable the mycologist. And I'll build one like here instead. And then we'll use that whole area to get mushrooms. If we don't need anything other than berries. Okay. Probably right, to be fair. Although we are struggling with berries. People like the berries so much, they just keep eating them. Right, let's go back up to 2 speed, because we can. Then I need to hope that Onbu is either going to eat on their own, or we can command him to eat. I mean, we've already done 140 kilometers. No, I mean, we're not struggling. I mean, it's just like we don't have that many left because people keep eating them. Berries lack umami. No umami. Onbu, eat. Because you are just about hungry. You are very nearly hungry. So you need to eat. Tomatoes? Is this how the faction war berries X mushroom starts? Yes. There we go. Right. Let's max this out because we need so many mushrooms because Onbu is such a hungry fella. Team mushroom. Is this gonna be this could be a secret running joke now in the Discord? Be like, are you team mushroom or team berries? You know what, I'm gonna do that thing that said I'm gonna have these set to only plant. We're gonna plant the whole field, and then we're gonna harvest the whole field. Right, I feel like that's a better way of doing this. Why are we running out of water? Oh, because we've only got one water thing. I was gonna... No, we've got 2 water things. That is concerning. I feel like we should have more than that. To be fair, we did just use a lot of it for the tomato plantation research. You can't pick between tomatoes. So again, we're going to go only plant them, and then we're going to harvest them afterwards. But I'm going to have to be a lot more strict with myself to make sure that I can actually do that. Got another air well constructed. There we go. Don't believe there's any detriment to having too many air wells. Villagers' needs. People are hungry. Why? Why are we hungry? We have food. Eat the food. I will make a kitchen next. Are tomatoes berries? I have no idea. Not gonna lie. I don't know what berries count as. What tomatoes count as, sorry. Onbu meat. Tomatoes are delicious. They are, I'm sure, but I don't really like the what's we call it, like the texture of a tomato. I like the flavor of tomatoes stuff. It is a good idea feeding people to Onbu. Yeah, if I'm ever overpopulated, then whoever's operating it is gonna get just eaten. Berries are defined as a fleshy fruit that develops from a single ovary and usually contains many seeds, and tomatoes fit the description. Yeah. It's not doing babies, but it's just doing whoever's operating the trebuchet. Did we even finish our research? We didn't even finish our research. What research were we doing? I am panicking. I've done the wrong thing. Or have I not? What were we researching? We did cactuses. Oh no. Never mind. We were already researching things. Things are fine. Villagers with deadly issues? Why are you not eating? My goodness. People just not eating. We have food available, guys. Clay, how are we doing for clay? Things I can't really add any more people to the clay pit because harvest and remove. Can we replant clay pits? That'd be dope if we can. I don't know how we can replant a clay pit, but we'll see what happens. Oh, Onbu's just done a poop. And we've got more food that way. I'm gonna go north. Your villagers are dissatisfied. What do you mean they're dissatisfied? Well, go and eat your food then. We literally have food. I don't know what you want me to do. What do they want me to do? We have food. You know, I'm going to disable that one for now because I feel like we've got loads of wood. There we go. We've nearly got the whole field planted. Oh no. No. I know villagers have deadly issues, but they won't feed themselves, so I don't know what you want me to do. I can't force you to eat. If you're hungry, go grab some of the ample food that we have. It's absolutely fine. Don't worry. Oh no. We need to do a scavenger hunt and also increase our happiness. The happiness will be fine because we're going to get a kitchen. And then once we've got the kitchen, we're going to make some high quality food that will hopefully make them happy. Fingers crossed. Anyway. Right, so they're now going to go to harvest mode. They're now also going to go to harvest mode. And hopefully this way, if we do it this way, we should get... Yeah, it's a bit more manual input on my behalf, but we should get a little bit more out of it than normal. Hopefully, anyway. So we're not at the crossroads yet. Onbu did say that they're going to go north. They agreed with us, so we don't have to worry about that for now. But what I need to worry about is getting people to eat. I do need to think... Maybe I need to think about placement of where the kitchen's going to be. What do you want me to do next? Scavenger hut. But their scavenger hut is a good thing to build. Kitchen. And go there, because it's near the pantry. It's also right next to the clay pits, but they don't have to know about that. Okay, so we've got Onbu related research kind of resources, which is cool. Onbu, are you feeling sleepy? Once we get around this corner, you can have a little nap. Oh no, there is like an actual place for Onbu to sleep there coming up. If they make it that far. They might not though. Still waiting on more clay. Yeah, I feel like we're going to need another clay thing, because clay seems to be in very high demand suddenly. Got that constructed. Let's get a bunch of people working in there, and let's make something out of the beet, because we've got loads of that. Oh, Onbu's getting sleepy. Oh, Onbu's having a nap now. Never mind. I'm going to build a second farm as well, I think. Build it there. So we can have one farm producing like maybe corn. Or maybe berries. I mean, berries are very water intensive is the only thing that I've got to worry about. I know, he's just having a big old nap. Look at him. Feels like a big dog. Tomatoes could be good because tomatoes are good. They've got a very high yield, but the problem that we're going to have there is... Why did I let more people on? We're already starving. The problem that we're going to have is it uses a lot of water. Yeah, I don't think I've ever actually had beetroot. Or like any kind of beet, to be fair. No more berries. I am master. Yeah, don't worry. I'm not putting anyone onto berries, Meg. Meg is doing berries. we'll make up food elsewhere. So the people are happy now. We've got good housing quality and food quality. People are happy. I don't know what they were complaining about before, to be fair. Clay is becoming an issue. No, I know I wouldn't like beetroot. That's why I've not had any. Let's go for clay. And then I'm actually gonna try and build some roads. There we go. It's nice in small doses. Yeah, my mum quite likes it. Yeah, I don't eat salad. I'm surprised I've not been like a 21st century example of scurvy yet. No. That's not what I wanted that road to go at all. The road. No. 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 Bad road. They both need to go. Ish. Actually, no, I'm going to have to connect the road a little bit. The road go there. And then like that. And then like that. Cool. Do it like that. Have a leaf as a treat. Nah, I don't think I will. Corn. Oh, to be fair, the temperature's too cold here. Which is actually quite interesting. So I'm just gonna have to mass produce beet. Like, we're having nothing but beet the next, like, year. There we go. No, I might be when I'm at sea. No, to be fair, I think when I'm at sea, I won't have a choice, so I will just eat what I'm given, because I'll be so hungry otherwise. Let's put 2 more workers on there. Throw back to James eating a whole lettuce. Yeah, I know. I can't. We just got a whole head of lettuce and ate the whole thing. It was impressive, honestly. The ontologists, they're working nice. Clay guys are working good. Got a second clay place open now. Why have you got a red flag? Oh, you've run out of stuff to chop down. Okay, then. I'm hoping there's going to be a case of, like, I can replant trees at some point. That could maybe be good. Because otherwise, I'm going to have problems if I can't replant trees. Actually, let's have a look. Sawmill. Uses wood by mining giant trunks, more efficient than wood cutting camps. Okay, so there are those which are quite good. It's not perfect, but it's getting there. Okay, cool. So we can use like a smoking hut. Got wheat windmill bakery, so we can make bread, which I'm guessing will be like the superfood, because that's usually the case with these kind of games. Tree nursery. Use compost to plant trees. Cool. So we are going to need composting. The other thing that I'm tempted by, right? There's like the symbiotic relationship. There's the exploitative relationship. And there's this kind of weird in between. So there's like this thing here. There's a feeding pump, which hurts Onbu to install it, but once it's installed, you can feed them with essentially like with liquid food, which is like really, really high in nutrients. It's really good for them, but again, you've got that thing of you've got to hurt Onbu to do it, and it feels wrong. You know? So it's like, why? Where do your morals lie? Like, I don't think I could comfortably do that to Onbu. even if in the long run it's going to be good for them, I don't think I could. Which would make me a terrible vet. Actually, come to think of it. Like, I have to hurt this thing in order to help it? Nope, can't do it. Good thing I'm not a vet. I like how we're kind of half ignoring the tutorial as well. I mean, we are doing the tutorial, but I'm definitely doing side quests as well. Onbu is a beast though. A small amount of pain would be okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, a small amount to Onbu, it probably wouldn't... And the thing is, we can heal them up as well. Like, we can inject them and heal them. Or we can just feed them, like, medicinal food as well, if we don't want to do the injection route. So there are ways and means of doing it, but... Got these giant things. That's 1,000. That's a lot of wood. No, well, that's the thing. You can still feed them with the dry food, but it's a lot more efficient to do it with the liquid food. Like, it's a lot more efficient from my understanding. I'm gonna get some more people on. I know we were struggling with food, but I feel like now we're snowballing a bit with like the food situation, so I need extra helpers. Because we need all the clay that Onbu can give us. We've also got loads of shrooms, so as soon as he wakes up, we can probably give him a snack to tide him through till we get to that field. Or actually, no. You know what? I'm going to wait till we get there naturally, because Onbu will eat, because Onbu will probably be actually counting as being hungry then. Oh, Onbu's getting up, I think. Or will be soon. I know I never do the main quest. That's kind of the point in games like this. What's the point in playing a game if you're not going to explore a little? So this is going to keep coming up with the red flag. That's fine. We've actually converted all of our beet into beet soup. We've been that efficient. I wonder what else is there. There's polenta, grilled tomato, mushroom. We can do a mushroom stew, but then we're using Onbu's food source. But it is good to know we do have the mushrooms for like a backup food. You know? We've got that. Sawmill we could do, but to be fair, we've got loads of trees left to go through. Saws, food, and medicine for Onbu, 5 of each. Makes mushrooms into Onbu food. Rock trumpet. Mushroom that needs salt to grow. It turns rock solid when grown and can be harvested stone. That's quite interesting. So we've got renewable stone, which could be good in the future, but for now I don't think we need it. Onbu food made from mushrooms and other nutritious ingredients. So there's different things we can do. Like we can give them a constipator or a laxative, and that's kind of on purpose, because then we can control his hunger levels essentially. Fishery could be good as like a preemptive thing. Seawater collector, and then evaporate, and then from that we can get salt. Oh no, that's to get water. But surely the salt is like a side thing? Pest control? I think maybe a herbalist could be good. We need to turn back on the stonemason, because we've ran out of stone slabs. Which is strange, because I thought we had loads of them, but we've obviously used them up doing stuff. Which is fine. It's gonna happen. resources there to be used at the end of the day. How's the run going? It's going well. Onbu's just got up from a little nap. I could feed them, but we're going to come across a mushroom kind of patch soon. So if we get into this bar, there's like a little notch here in the hunger bar. If we're above that and we come across food in the field, Onbu should start eating on their own, and we don't have to like manhandle them into doing it, essentially. So I'm going to hope we can do that. They're planting that. Getting decent amount of clay stockpiled. Water. We need water for farming. Part of me feels like we're going to need more water production. Scavenger hut. Scavenger huts are very good. Build that down there. So scavenger huts let us, if you look on the map, there's all these things out and about. And that means that we can go out to these places and... why is everyone happy again? What are you all complaining about? Hungry again. Well, it's a good thing we've got like 37 people's worth of soup just stockpiled. Go and eat it. We can go out to these places on the map and can bring back extra resources, which is really good. So we need to go and do those. Because it gives us just, not free resources, but it gives us extra resources. Herbalist finished. Woo! Landscaping. Could do that to make things more attractive. Sleep command. Yeah, maybe they don't like the soup. Maybe. Raises happiness by 1 while fully staffed. Yeah, let's go for that. Anything to get a bit of extra happiness, because my people are just miserable. They're sick of eating beet soup. I don't know why. Like, there's people that are hungry. And then they just won't eat. And I don't know why. Does the game manage stocks? Like the people will preferably eat from the silo or something? Well, that's the thing. Like, it's in here. But for some reason, I think they're not very good at prioritizing. They go, okay, I'm working, so therefore I need to work. They don't go, right, I'm literally, like, decaying, I need to eat. Well, that can now be harvested. Like, don't get me wrong, I admire the work ethic. But if you're hungry, please go and eat. Don't complain that you're then hungry and that you're going to leave the colony. You could just eat food, you know? It's that simple. If it was my fault, fair enough. I mean, it could be my fault. There could be something I'm really missing. But I don't think there is. I don't think there is. I need to implement a lunch break. Yes, everyone go and eat. Don't complain about being hungry. We have food. We have so much food. Things like when they get really, really hungry, they do go and eat. But there's like a brief period of time before that where they complain about being hungry. What do you want me to do? 15 of them are hungry. Why? Maybe I might build like a second pantry. But the thing is, this pantry isn't even full. Nowhere near full. I could have 50 of each. Don't know if it's maybe because they're too far away, or I don't know. Might have to do some research into that before we play it again. See, now everyone's happy because they've gone and eaten. It's magic. Amazing. Please can you... Not plant and harvest, just harvest, please. Because the kitchens need all of your beet. Okay, and then you can go to only harvest. And then they'll go around and harvest everything. What? I feel like we're getting somewhere now, which is good. Just need the scavenger hut to be finished. But ultimately, we're getting to a good place. I do like how much stuff there is to do now. Like, yes, we're technically halfway through the tech tree, but we're not, because we've not done most of it. We've just kind of skipped quite a bit, because the tutorial's telling us to. So we've got loads of stuff left to explore. And you can just see how eventually space becomes such a premium in this game. That's one of the really cool things. Don't get me wrong, most colony games have got a premium on space, but usually it's not too bad. Whereas this is very, very quickly going to become space management. And honestly, kind of excited by that. Sounds like quite good fun. What we'll probably do for now, though, guys, because I am getting a little bit on the tired side, is we'll start winding down. Okay. So what we'll do, we'll swap over to here. And I'll pop some music on for a few minutes. And we'll just relax and chill. And just reflect on everything. But yeah, so that's been the game. I hope you guys have kind of enjoyed it. I know I've enjoyed playing it. It's just nice and relaxing. And it's nice to play games like this every now and then. It's something that I'd like to play more of. Maybe not necessarily Wandering Village. I mean, I'll happily play it again if you guys want to see more. But there are other games that have similar kind of vibes that I want to do. I really want to do Timberborn. Timberborn's a really good indie game. And also Songs of Six is another colony simulator that I absolutely adore to pieces and want to show off as well. As far as plans go for this next week, there's going to be an Undertale, and there's going to be a Chance of Senna. I don't know what day yet. I will find out, and then I will let you know. I think it's going to be Wednesday for one of them. Undertale's going to be Wednesday. Chance is probably going to be Friday. You've already flopped yourself to bed. Enjoy. Go and have a good sleep. Relaxing stream for your birthday. Rue, why didn't you say it's your birthday? Happy birthday. Rue, you can't go the whole stream and not mention it. Happy birthday, Rue. The vibes have been much needed and much appreciated. Really good stream. Thanks, Mitzi. I always try my best. I'm running on fumes because I've been working, and work for me, like, my work isn't difficult. Well, it is, but it isn't. It just absolutely saps the social energy out of me. But anyway, 1 year closer to death. Yeah, but you got one more year of life in you. You know, that's fine. It's not that big a number. You'll be fine. So yeah, Wednesday we're gonna have Undertale. Friday will be the next Chance. The rest of the week I'm gonna be working on the word. Tales. I'll be working on Tales most of the week because I really need to catch up with that and do that. I might be doing an art stream next weekend. Maybe, because it was so close between doing this and people wanted to watch me do art for Tales from the Eye. which is really good. Actually, it's quite interesting for me that people wanted to watch that. So I might do like another quick poll and just ask what people want more of this week. I forgot to say happy birthday to Meg. Don't worry, Rue. Don't worry, it's fine. I'm sure she appreciates it. So yeah, I'll do another poll, see what people want to stream on Sunday. Thursday, will be another Conquest of Elysium stream over on my Twitch. And also, I'll be doing more behind-the-scenes stuff for members on Ko-fi. So, for the guys who just signed up to Ko-fi, thank you very much. I'll be doing members-only posts on there. So, if you check back once a week, you should find some new stuff on there. Hope you get so much. I'm so hyped for more chance. Yeah, I'm hyped for more chance. I'm really enjoying it now. Like, really. And the more I'm playing it, the more I'm loving it. It's so good. Yeah, I don't think I can ramble anymore. Well, because I'm probably going to repeat myself. I can't remember. Does Ko-fi have its app? It doesn't, sadly. I've already checked for that. That's the one downside to Ko-fi. Like, I don't know if there's a Patreon app, but I've not even looked that far. Essentially, the reason I've gone for Ko-fi over Patreon is Patreon. I don't know why it feels really obnoxious going play sign to my Patreon, even though I'm doing exactly the same thing. But Ko-fi is very good for like small creators, and the people that use it seem to be a lot more cozy vibes. So it aligns with what I want. And it means I can do a lot more creative things with the memberships going on. And it also means I can do stuff for free. So I don't know if you guys know, what I'm going to do is there's a shop on there. And what I'm doing is every month, there's all of any thumbnails that I like. I'm going to do like a full HD wallpaper version of the thumbnail. So if you're a member, you can get those for free. But what I'm going to do is every month, there's going to be 2 of them go live for everyone, so you don't even have to sign up, you don't have to be a member, you can just go online and just get a free wallpaper from the series. So I'll try post that to the YouTube, otherwise it'll definitely be posted to the Discord just to let people know. But if you like any of the thumbnails in particular, you can go over there, you can get them for free, and I might do a little vote so you guys can choose which one goes free each month. But yeah, anyway guys, that's all I've got really to say for today. If anyone's got anything burning to add, I'd suggest you do so quick. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. It has been nice. It's been a nice chill stream. I've really enjoyed it. And it's been nice seeing so many of you wonderful people rocking up and saying hello. I'm going to go chill now. And put my feet up. Avoid Patreon's phone app. Much higher fees. I didn't even know that. There we go. Mitzi knows it. There we go. It's a good thing I'm not on Patreon then. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. As always, I have been Sturks. You guys have been incredible. And I'll catch you all later for the next part of this little adventure.